Welcome to this week's dramatic reading series. I hope you have a happy 4th. This week is not brought to you by a beverage, it is brought to you by face masks. I actually was looking around my house for a face mask, and then I realized that they're all in my car because I do wear them. It's a novel idea. When I go into stores and I'm around other human beings, out of respect. It's not that hard. Enjoy!
Okay. I'm afraid I'm about to open a can of worms. I really don't like these online battles, but this is a plea to ask people to use common sense. As we in River Ridge subdivision all know they are working on Mount View Road, and there are road closed signs everywhere. Today and I'm sure dozens of others, I saw one do this 30 seconds before I did it, snuck by those signs to cross Mount View and avoid driving out of the way and taking several more turns. Is this illegal? According to the officer that showed up to my house, yes. I'm sure I'm not here to argue that. Again, I am here to plea for common sense. Today, as I approached Mount View, a woman was trying to move the road closed sign so that I couldn't get through. I blew my horn at her, and she turned and yelled at me, "Can't you read?" For those of you who don't know me, yes, I can read. Is it really a big deal that I travel about 25 yards on a rough surface road to cross Mount View? BTW, I do not do this when there are workers or any real hazard signs present. Please tell me, who am I hurting or putting in danger? I'm reminded of something my children's Whitcliffe principal told the elementary kids years ago. I'm paraphrasing, but he said something to the effect of, laws, are made for when brains are not engaged. It would be nice if adults could understand that. There are 2 driveways on Mount View for which this is the closest access point. I asked the officer about those homeowners, and he admitted that they might need to drive on the closed road. Evidently, this woman and the man who was helping her didn't think so because they were trying to block off the best access to those drives. I'm sure they have by now. I have to ask, what business is it of these 2? Why are they so worked up over people cutting through here? It's a shame that in this day and age we have Gestapo living in Woodstock Road. Oh, and by the way, the gentleman stood just outside my car door, less than 2 feet away from my face, yelling at me with no face mask on. Wasn't he putting me or himself in more danger than I was? Just asking. I really felt sorry for the officer whose job it was to come talk to me. I knew he was just doing his job following up on a silly complaint. Sorry, officer.